Alright, hey guys, Simon here, and we're playing Minecraft. Once again, we are in the mountain temple. Kind of. There's bits of dirt up there. If you've been following the series, you know what's going on. If you haven't, well, we're doing the next thing, which is... I'm not sure, like I haven't played Minecraft for a little while, partly because I didn't actually know what to do next, and partly because Anno 2070, I've been playing that. Good game, but the DRM is kind of crap. I mean, it's always crap. Anyway, so let's just look around. If you remember earlier on when we were looking around here, I said there'll be, pathways around the mountain on the inside, up above. So I've put some dirt paths in. So let's just go up there and have a look, so you guys can see what I've been thinking about. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know what to do here. Wow, I've got lag, but I've also thought about maybe some statues. Look, I was thinking maybe if you guys have any ideas as to what to put around here, maybe you can leave some ideas in the comments. So anyway, let's just walk around the path. I was thinking there's a path going that way to that area there, but let's go this way first. So around this way, there's the main courtyard there. I guess there'll be thing there, and there's another space back there. I was thinking a bridge across here. There's another space here, maybe a water feature. I'm thinking. I mean, there's already bits of water there. There's already springs spewing water out there. Maybe I'll replace those with a bigger water feature there. I was thinking of that, like cascading down that slope. And you see there's like a staircase there. I've put a staircase there. That path continues into the mountain, up a staircase up there, into another staircase there. And then this side there's a bridge. So the mountain is, hollow. It's kind of like a ring, right? Like a volcano, except not. There's a big crater in the middle, a big hole in the middle. And then around here, so there's the boundary wall that way, and then up here there's a mountain. The entrance is like down there, right? And the courtyard is that way. So we're on the north side of the top of the mountain, as it were. So the staircase back down there, so there's space up here. I hope I'm not going through this too fast. I mean, let's not jerk the mouse around too much. So that's where the courtyard is, right? You can see the sheep farm there. And then here there's like a main crater in the middle. I guess we call it a crater, and then a secondary space there, and it's completely surrounded by this mountain like that. So I put a staircase here. Obviously these are not finished, these are kind of dirt paths, right? So this is where I'm thinking I'll put the final staircases. So there's two trees. You can see it's the multi-leaf trees, the glitch trees. I'm going to keep those, I think. Maybe have a little balcony here, maybe like fill in a bit of this, and then just have a little balcony overlooking that. Nothing too special, like the view's not that great. But more importantly, we're gonna create like a set of staircases there, and up and around, so there'll be a bunch of staircases, and then in between the staircases and underneath them there'll be like a little water feature down there. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Maybe not a water feature, maybe. Fountains are nice, but we'll see. What's over here again? Oh, just maybe something there, and then like a bridge across. I'll think about that one later, but for now, so then there'll be paths. So the staircase goes back down into the floor of the mountain, of the, there. I don't know how this staircase is gonna go. Maybe just around the side here. That'll be good enough. I'll think about that later on. The paths will probably go in near the end. The thing about paths is you want to make sure you save enough room for paths. But then you don't want the paths to dominate, because paths are just kind of, they're functional things. You want the main features to be important, so you don't want to build the paths too early, otherwise you might not leave enough space for the stuff that's actually important. But then you don't want to leave them too late neither, because then you don't have enough room there for the paths. So the mountain up here is, I guess, not as interesting. I mean, there's trees and then the boundary is pretty close there. I'm not sure what to do up here. Maybe nothing even. So we can look back down into the crater. Alright, so there's another path down this way. I pointed this out earlier. Where is it? Here it is, don't fall off. So then here there's another staircase down this side. And then into the mountain, I think. So down this way and then back this way. And so then we come back to just above the main temple, as it were. So that basically goes around in a circle around the top of the mountain there, with a staircase at the back where the water is. And then over this side, we're gonna have another path coming this way, and then onto the mountain. So there's the temple there, there's the front door. I haven't decided what to do yet, so then this is kind of nice, it's like a natural path here. I don't know if I want a staircase up here though. I think it would be convenient, but then it would also be very conspicuous, and I think I'd rather have it, no, the staircase at the moment is all the way back there, to get up to there. I'll think about that, but I don't want it to be too obvious, and then have a giant staircase, because you walk in the front door there, and I don't want, maybe it's not a problem. I'll have to think about that later on. Anyway, this kind of goes around here a little bit. And then I'll go up there later, and then around here there's a little bit of a path. I don't know what to do here neither. So I've got the the main temple, the main mountain temple's there. I don't know what to do on this side of the crater. Maybe I was thinking maybe like a tower, but that's a bit strange. I mean, it's already got a huge mountain on it anyway. I don't know what to do here. So there's a lot of things I don't know, and again, I mean, if you have any ideas, feel free to just say them. Obviously I can't, I might not use your idea, but that's not the point. The point is to just brainstorm a little bit and see if we can think of something, right? So yeah, if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them. Yeah, like in the parts that I pointed out, obviously I've already said the water feature and the path, so these things I don't need that much help on, although if you want to say something, then by all means. More, the bigger problem is what to do here. That's my problem at the moment. That's where I need help. So here there's a couple more glitch trees, a little bit of a platform here, and then we're above the front door here, right? And then at the moment there's no way to get up there. Maybe I'll leave it like that. But I mean, if I make a front door here with a gate, then maybe you can walk on top of the gate, as it were. Except I don't know what to do on that side if I do that. Alright, so there's that there, and then let's go back. I've also turned down the brightness. What is it at the moment? It's 33, so it used to play on bright. I think Moody is a little too dark. I'm trying 33 because I kind of like the contrast, but often it gets too dark in the YouTube videos and then you can't see anything, so maybe I'll adjust that when I go underground a lot. For now I'm going to try 33. I think it looks a bit better with more contrast. Anyway, so here I was thinking another staircase up. It's a bit straight. Most of the staircases we're sticking with the shape of the mountain, as it were. This one is just straight across this gap. I'm not sure about that, but then this really, I don't think there's any good way to bridge that gap other than to do that. I know that's okay. So up here we are close to the boundary wall once again. There's another little space up here. So I guess there'll be like 3 levels. There's the ground, there's the pathways halfway up the mountain, and then there's the top of the mountain. There's like roughly 3 levels to this complex. And then here we have this. So this is probably the highest point, I guess. There's a floating tree there, by the way, if you can see it. And then there's some floating blocks in the middle, so I don't know if I should leave them or if I should remove them. Anyway, so there's this thing up here. Alright, so for now, I think at least 4 statues. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm thinking a statue there, maybe further down there, there, here, and down there. Not on the ground, but halfway up. If we walk back, so then we just walk back to the other side. So 4 statues at the front of the mountain, basically facing people as they come towards the front door. Well, not really. So the 2 outer ones will face straight that way, straight north. But I think the ones near the doorway, this one will just face diagonally that way, and then the other one will face diagonally the other way. So they kind of turn inwards. And I've actually been looking at this from different angles. I haven't tried it out yet, but I think it will be nice. I think it will look like they're kind of facing the person approaching the mountain, and then the 2 facing towards each other. It will look like there's a tree floating in the air. The 2 near the doorway will look like they're, kind of welcoming the person coming in. So let's see. So there's one up there. There's one there on that little ledge. And then one there, and then one further along there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, all facing out that way. And then maybe another statue here. So along the axis, that's the front door there. Maybe straight across from the front door, another statue standing there, possibly, facing straight across. This one will be a special one because it's kind of, right in the middle. And then I was thinking another smaller statue at the top there, on top of the mountain behind this one. Yeah, so that's what I've been thinking. I don't know if I want any more than that. It seems like that should be enough. I mean, there's already 6. I don't want too many, because I don't want this to be... I want the statues to be one of the things in the mountain. I don't want them to be, completely dominating the whole thing. I don't want this to be a mountain of statues. I want this to be, the mountain temple. And they happen to be statues in the mountain temple, as it were. Yeah. So those are pretty rough ideas at the moment. Obviously I haven't actually built anything yet. But again, it's important to plan all this stuff out. The lava in the middle, some people, including myself, have said that we're not too sure about the lava in the middle. It seems a bit dominating. It seems to, take up too much of this space. I don't know, looking at it again, it's not that big of a deal. If you think back to how it was without the lava, the 2 ramps were more prominent without the lava there. And the 2 ramps look pretty good. I think that's still fine, to be honest. I mean, looking at it again, and turning down the brightness. I mean, if the brightness is turned up, then everything looks really, really flat. Look at that. Everything's full brightness and flat and not interesting. I really do think that having the light levels down a bit gives it more contrast, makes it a little bit more interesting. The lava, I'm okay with it, to be honest. Anyway, let's just keep that like that for now and keep thinking about it a bit more. So we're back here. Imagine there's a statue up there, statue over there facing that way, statue there facing that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go out the front door and just see, what that might look like. Now, statues. What kind of statues? It's a mountain temple. I was thinking maybe... to be honest, I don't know. I've been thinking about dwarf statues, World of Warcraft dwarves, or even Dragon Age dwarves. There's always, dwarves living in mountains and all that, and It seems a little bit cliched. On the other hand, I can't really think of anything else to do. So you imagine there's one there facing towards us, one there facing kind of that way, one there facing kind of towards us, and then that one facing straight forward. Can you imagine like a guy there, and then a guy there, and a guy there, and a guy there? And I think they'll all be pretty much the same, except of course some are straight forward and then the other ones are diagonal, so I have to kind of adjust the shapes a little bit. But what kind of statues? I think it'll be just, just some guys standing there holding pickaxes. Nothing too special, but I think that's alright. Yeah? Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I need to design them. I need to figure out how big they should be. I need to climb back up, don't I? I want to figure out how big they should be and then decide. I think these four should be pretty much the same, or at least the two facing towards us should be the same, and then the two diagonal ones should be the same. Just, mirrored. So let's do that first. I think I'm going to go back up and I'm going to put some dirt down to mark out how tall things are, just so that when we look at it from the ground then we can count how many blocks tall we should make the statues. Alright, let's do that. As I slowly... Actually, would it be faster to go the other way? Probably not, actually. Yeah, so this is gonna be... I should put some more stairs down so I can get up and down a bit easier. The water's not gonna help. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, so we can come up here and across there. How tall should these be? Also, the clouds are actually quite close to the top of the mountain, if I remember right. So we need to be careful. Oh no, it's not that close. Alright, so what did I say? One there, one here. I guess we should put them fairly close to the edge. Alright, let's go... yeah, here, okay, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I have 63 sand and not 64? I wonder if I dropped a bit.